In this video, we'll walk you through how to download and install the vStellar plugin in IntelliJ IDEA. First, open IntelliJ IDEA on your system. Click on the gear icon in the top right corner of the screen. Note that IntelliJ's layout may vary between versions, so that the settings icon could appear in different locations on the screen. From the drop-down, select Plugins. In the Plugins window, click on the Marketplace tab. In the search bar, type vStellar and hit Enter. Find the vStellar plugin powered by the outbound IT system in the results. Click the Install button. Once the installation is complete, click Apply, then OK. After clicking OK, a first-time setup guide will appear. This guide will help you get started with vStellartest. The first slide includes a link to the official vStellar documentation, where you can explore recommended methods for creating and managing locators. By clicking Next, you'll proceed to the Service Endpoints slide, which also includes a link to the relevant section in the official documentation. Use the Next and Previous buttons to move through the steps. You can also click the Skip button to close the pop-up. Similarly, you can click on the Don't Show Again button and skip the guide if you don't want it to appear next time. By clicking Next, you can navigate through the documentation for the upcoming steps, and then click Finish to complete the setup. After closing the pop-up guide, you'll find the vStellar icon in the IntelliJ side toolbar. Clicking this icon opens a side tool window with multiple options to help you configure and run your tests efficiently. Let's quickly overview the available options in the plugin. First, you'll see the Build Config tab, where you can select from various configuration options. Next is the Feature Files tab, where you can view all available feature files in the current open project. Then comes the Runners tab, where you can view runner files. Clicking on the fourth option will open the configuration file of the current project. Finally, the last option is Spy Tool, which helps you capture UI locators directly from your application for use in test cases. Now that you're familiar with the plugin's features, let's run a test and see them in action. Let's start by picking a feature file, and then we'll run one of its scenarios using the plugin. Note that the project we are currently working on already has multiple runner and feature files that the plugin will automatically fetch. First, head over to the Build Config tab. You'll see a drop-down displaying runner files, automatically fetched by the plugin. Simply select one from the list, or click the button below to create a new runner file. The next step is to add tags. Hover over the tooltip icon next to the tag input for guidance on supported tag combinations. You can enter any tag you'd like to run, such as smoke. Select the browser you want to use for test execution. The environment drop-down will automatically fetch and display all environments defined in the vStellar config file. Choose the one you need. Next is the mobile-specific capability section, where you can choose the desired mobile view for running your test case. Note, this setting applies only to mobile test cases and does not affect other modules, such as web automation. Next, set the thread count. The minimum number should be 1. You can go up to any number based on your requirements. Note that thread count only takes effect when the parallel scenario feature is enabled. For example, if you set it to 5, the plugin will run scenarios in parallel across 5 browser instances. You also have following additional options: parallel features, private browsing, parallel scenarios, headless mode. If you leave these options unchecked, the system uses default configuration values present in the vStellar config file. If you enable any of them, the plugin will prioritize those values during execution. Note that any changes made through the plugin do not update the vstellarconfig.json file. They temporarily override values for the current test run only. Once all options are configured, click on Build and Run. The execution will begin through the plugin. After execution, the results will appear below. Note that if you want to reset the setup to default, click on the Reset button. And that's it! You're now ready to start building and running automated tests using the vStellar plugin.